Namaste, everyone. Today we're going to talk about something that everybody that knows Shiva about knows what this is about. We're going to talk about love. Okay? We're going to talk about love. Now, love is the only truth. Okay? And we know it in a multi-dimensional way. Here, it's pretty much cut and dry. Love here is cut and dry. It's pretty much you do or you don't. Or you will or you don't will it at all. So with love can be used against you. And it can be used as bad as anything that seems good can be used bad. So let's say, for instance, we're going to kind of butcher the understanding of love. So people better understand how it's used against you. All right, so everything in this reality you have to do in the name of love. Love for your family, love for your arts, love for your craft, love for your music, love for your consort, love for your wife, love for your girlfriend, your boyfriend, etc., etc. You have to take love and apply it to all these dimensions. If you don't, then you're lying. Okay? And what happens here a lot of the times is that people fall in love with each other, because we're going to talk about love in a physical aspect. So two people get together and fall in love. Or you got puppy love, that young schoolboy and girl love. You have these early understandings of love that we teach and instill. So you have to know what it means. That love is the truth, okay? And everybody goes through this. So let's say, for instance, you're in high school and you fall in love with your high school sweetheart. Well, guess what? Everything here is impermanent. Even love is impermanent to a certain degree if it's based on a physicality. All right? So fall in love with your high school sweetheart. You go out to prom, you say, hey, we're going to get married, but y'all both go to college, and then you find somebody else you fall in love with. There's a new type of deeper love out there. So love has levels. Now, this is where it gets tricky. And we're not going to, we're going to hate to throw females under the bus, but men are just exactly the same way, okay? So, a woman's love is deeper than a man's love. A man's love is deep as far as his mind will let him understand the deepness of it. Women are connected to love because it's the mother aspect of the universe. Therefore, as a child is born, the understanding of love is instilled in creation. So you see your creation and you just are now in love with it. So in the beginning, you might not wanted to have that baby until you saw its eyes and saw what you created. Then you know what the truth of the universe and reality is in creation. It's love. Now, let's apply love to somebody that's plotting on you. So, and again, we're not trying to put women up under the bus, but men do the same shit. Okay? So it's pretty much equal. Except for women understand the deepness of love. And so do men, but it takes time for men to mature to that understanding. So the maturity for women are quicker versus males. Here, they tend to mature to the understanding of oneness with the universe as a female. And then love is internally taught. Now, everybody in here falls in love or falls in love with something, whether it be material possessions or an actual living vessel walking around in a waking state. Living through our experiences, you live our love lives. So we're going to explain with him about his love life with my first consort, Sati. Now, Sati was my wife, all right? She destroyed herself out of the understanding of ego from her father. All right, it didn't have to be done, but it happened. It's a long, old story. I was wrathful. I was going to destroy everything. I didn't care. I didn't think love could ever exist again. Well, with him, it was the same thing. As he is the incarnation of Shiva, which is me, the mother of his child, Rosetta Maria Brand, was Sati. She housed the entity Sati inside of her vessel. So she was the incarnation of Sati. Well, he didn't know that. He was just falling in love with a woman named Rosetta Maria Brand. This was my consort. So this was Marquand's true love. He went through love in high school. Right out of high school, he met Tootie, which is Rosetta, which is Sati. He could not understand when he first saw her eyes that he knew the whole universe connected. And everybody that goes through this love aspect, that when they meet the person of their, what you guys call soulmates or soulmating, your eyes will connect and you'll both know, I have to be with that person and I don't know why. I just know he completes me or she completes me, and you complete each other. Then you do what me and Pavarti and Sati has pulled off. More like Pavarti, not more Sati. Sati was a growth in me being as a etherical energy and a physical manifestation. I consorted with a demigod, even I fell in love with. All right. So, anyways, there's a connection. There's a big connection about when two star-crossed lovers get together and they feel like it's like Romeo and Juliet, or they feel like it's Captain and Tennille, or they feel like it's Will and Jada. All right, these vessels are meant to be together. They're meant to be together because they're living past love lives of our lives in homeworld and heavens. So love can be used against you. And this is where people fall for this all the time. All right? In this reality, there's a game. It's 50% demon-borns, 50% human-borns that make up the math of this place. Now, demon-borns want to find love, and everybody deals with demon-borns more than they know. And they act just like everybody else. And you would never know that they were demon-born. But sometimes you'll see a person that are habitual and ritualistic understanding of negativity. Or you'll never be able to read their thoughts correctly. Or you'll never be able to tell what they're doing or thinking. They're always flighty, or they're always reclusive, or they always like shift their eyes, or they always don't stare into your eyes. They never look into your eyes. You'll spot demon-borns later on when you deal with demon-borns. But demon-borns want to fall in love too. Okay? As demons attached to your consciousness, they like experiencing the divinity of what love is. So, you'll get with a woman, right? Men, I'm picking on you because you guys are suckers. You think with your dicks. Men think with their dicks here. They don't think with nothing else but their dicks half the time. More than half the time. But anyways, and that's the trap of this place. This is why celibacy in Buddhism is what it is. They knew the truth of what this reality is through Siddhartha Gautama's teachings and throughout Padmasambhava's teachings, that this is hell and people are demons and people are consorting with demons and women are demons and men are demons. So anyways, demons fall in love. You know what I'm talking about because you've been the victims before, time and time again. You'll get with a chick and you don't know why the hell you're held over heels with her. Then she tells you she loves you. Or she makes you feel that you have to be obligated to tell her that you love her first in order for her to say it to you, which is bullshit. Okay? Love is a two-way street. It's not a one-way street. You don't go down one way to try to get to somebody's attention to say, hey, I love you. Do you love me back? It should be instant. Okay? So now we have false love. So false love always happens to victims of a male counterpart. Like by you guys thinking with your dicks, you'll fall head over heels when you get inside the yoni. Then you have experience with her yoni and you realize that's the only truth in your reality. Then she's got you. Then she'll say, I love you. Now you're doing exactly what the plan is, to fall in love with a demon to procreate and respawn more hell spawns. See, guys, you fall in love, find the right person. It's going to be chemical. It's going to be cosmic. It's going to be spiritual. You'll know it. Once you find that consort, you marry them in the name of love and holy matrimony. Once this happens, you are protected more than you know because you took love and made it genuine and you made it yours. You didn't make a relationship also falsifications through sexual desires and pleasures and self loathing through like financial stability or a safety net or a trophy husband that has the good job and you'll just do whatever you can to keep that man because he has the money. So you automatically say, I love him because he has the money and he's got the safety net. And you just say you love him for no fucking reason. That's not real love, sweetie. Same with you guys. Same with you guys. You go digging ass dudes. You know who you are. You go digging dudes. Will meet a consort, get up in her yoni, she gives you everything, she's overly nice, and you just say you love her, and you talk about her, you go to your homies, you brag about her, you be like, man, I got this fucking old rich lady, man, and she got some good coochie, and she got, man, and she give me everything I want. I fucking love the shit out of this chick. Wrong. Now you're lying to her and yourself. So who's the bigger demon? The ones out there or yourself? So you cannot play with love. We scam your thoughts. Every time when you detach from your bodies, when you sleep, you tell us everything. We see your whole playback of the day. And we just like, this guy's a fucking douchebag. I can't believe he's using this nice fucking lady, this beautiful young girl, for sex. And then tells her, oh, baby, I love you. Stop lying to people, demons. That's all you got to do. Stop lying to people. All right? Don't take something that is divine and turn it and twist it around and use it for your own financial or sexual or safety net or your own comfortability. This is the comfort hell. It's all about getting comfortable here. To your guys' comfort, someone else's suffers. Someone always does. So love is a bigger dimensional aspect than just telling it to somebody. You just don't go up and tell people, I love you, unless you really mean it. It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. Don't say something if you don't mean it. Don't say you're going to do something and don't do it. You got to follow. And holy matrimony, that's following through with divine order. When you are wedded in holy matrimony, now even women and men get married for the wrong reasons. We see it all the time. It ain't like we don't see it. You'll see a woman that'll get with a man. Think about um a lot of oh boy, here we go, throwing women up under the bus. Think about all the women, the gold diggers that you know that has slept with older men for money. I mean, Nicole Simpson. Um, you know, um, I don't want to get into names. I could throw so many names under the bus. It's not my job to do that. It's just the fact that y'all guys know that a lot of people are full of shit, and when it comes to money, anybody will say they love them. Anybody. Okay? Money's the root of all evil. Then some evil comes and says they love you for your fucking evil. All right? So it's pretty simple, guys. It's not about, getting away from love. That's not what we're preaching. Everybody has to experience love here to know what divinity is, to know that love and God is realer than yourselves. Love is the truth, guys, and everything else is bullshit. Everything else. And it's all about the love for how your country. Think of America. America puts love into its citizens. It does. They really try. They really try. But then there's just too much love. And then it becomes overly saturated. And then it just becomes stagnant. And then it just becomes fermented. And then it becomes a big crock of kimchi. And it's like a stewed bacterial mess of, you don't know what the fuck to believe in anymore. But believe in God, believe in having faith, believe in love. Don't use the word love to gain something for nothing that you can't take with you when you detach. When you detach, you can't take this stuff that you has fought in the name of love to obtain, like a trophy man or a trophy wife that is rich or has something like in their yoni or their shakti or their kundalini that you desire. There's a movie called Valley of the Flowers. I would suggest you guys watch it. This is a love story. Watch Valley of the Flowers. It's a movie by Pan Nalim. All right? This man is a visionary and a spiritualist. And he is giving you guys truth in movies because we code everything and inspire you guys to make movies and films. So watch Valley of the Flowers. You'll know exactly what we're talking about when we're talking about hallmarking. Love can be used for hallmarking. And in this reality, you can't trust shit. But you can trust God. You can trust the angels. You can trust the Davids and Davids that watch over you. You can trust love. But you cannot trust it when somebody has an intention built upon taking something from you. Love is a two-way street. It's not a take, take, take. It's a give and take. It's a give and take. It's a tug of war. And you got to tug to the right side of it that is love, not the other side of it that's false love. And everybody falls for false love all the time. I mean, think about fantasy football. How false love can you get into something that isn't even fucking real? And that is still about money, but you love playing fantasy football. You guys are living delusions, man. All right? The love is out there in nature. It's here. And it's here. It's not playing fantasy football. There's no love in it. There's not love in sports. There's love of the sport. But when you get involved with NFL and NBA on a regular basis, love gets taken out. But then you might find somebody that loves the same sport as you love and the same teams you love. And it just becomes a crock of bullshit. And this is why I told you about love can really fuck shit up. If you are dealing with the right person about spirituality and faith, that's what's the love that you guys have to attain. It's pretty easy, guys. People get lied to on a regular basis, and it happens to the best of us. Women will sit and say they love you. Men will sit and say they love you, and they just want something from you. And it happens to the best of the good and the faithful here. And it's just better to be aware. So this video is just about being aware to bullshit. You can't fall for every time when somebody says they love you. You ask them, why do you love me? What is there to love about me? You just love me for my money. You just love me for my car. You just love me for my rims. You just love me for my weed dealing skills. You love me for my coat. You love me for my boots, the stuff I wear on my feet as I am undergrounded. You love me for an appearance that I give you and normality of social norms. You love me because I'm keeping up with the Joneses. You love me because I'm doing everything else that every other man is doing, living exactly like sheep. You love me because I'm sheep. That means that I'm stupid and I'm docile. So now you can take advantage of my innocent love and use it against us. Or me. Or you. Okay? Love is a dangerous, dangerous thing. And boy, does it get nations destroyed. Think about fucking Troy. Think about Troy. Love. Oh boy. Think about Cleopatra. Love. Boy, you guys, this is the aspect of love that I'm telling you about. There's a pro and con when you're dealing with love, when you're dealing with sentience in here. Nature shows the truth of love, as I explained earlier. You think about penguins. How penguins will get together and love each other and will not separate. But you guys will love each other and then get mad at each other and leave. Then you'll love each other, get mad at each other and leave. Then you'll say you love each other, get mad at each other and leave each other. Then that means you've been lying the whole fucking time about love. Okay? It's a two-way street, guys. Love is a two-way street. Peace out. Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham.
Siva.